What's good? Gervonta Davis stops Frank Martin in the eighth round, hits him with a uppercut that knocks Martin out on his feet, and then hits him with a straight left, kind of for good measure, to knock him down and knock him out. Uh, Davis is impressive. He lost the first 3 or 4 rounds. I thought he won every round from the fourth on, but if you want to say he lost 4 and 5 because of Frank Martin's activity and his footwork, he fought a very good fight. In the Frank Martin did in the first couple rounds with his movements, uh, just his speed, his hand speed was pretty good. His hand speed was pretty good. We all know that Gervonta doesn't win fights with his volume, but he wins it with his pressure, his footwork, and of course his power. But not just that, but his accuracy, uh, which may cause him to lose the first couple rounds because he is measuring his guy. And Frank Martin did fight a very spirited fight, and he even said in the post fight that he kind of stopped moving. But man, this kind of tank makes the other guy stop moving because of his power and his accuracy. And after the fourth round, it was Gervonta's fight, Gervonta's game, and he moved. Any way he moved, he would cut off the ring, even without throwing. It reminds me a lot of what Canelo used to do and still does, especially in that Kovalev fight, where Canelo would pressure Kovalev and just pressure him with his footwork. He wouldn't even have to throw to get inside, and that's what Gervonta Davis does. Just pressure the other guy with his accuracy and just that threat of his power could get a guy to move to the ropes. Not even a jab coming in, not a combination, but just the threat that he might land something will get a very slick guy with good footwork like Frank Martin to stop throwing and really stop moving. But Gervonta Davis is gonna be harder fighter to beat, not just because his power. He's not just a one-dimensional power puncher like Deontay Wilder was, where he would rely on his power or he gets bailed out because of his power. No, Gervonta Davis knows exactly what he's doing. He has great footwork. He knows exactly what the type of fighter that he is, and he knows the gifts that he has, and he knows the right punches to throw, which is probably why he hasn't broken his hands as many times as Wilder did, because he knows what he's doing. He's a great fighter. He's a great fighter. I can say that already. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer or anything yet, but he keeps fighting like this, producing great fights. He's got 28 knockouts in 30 fights, man. If he keeps fighting like this, he's on his way. He's on his way. He's going to be a hard guy to beat. They're talking about Loma, and man, a fight against Loma is just come on. It's mouth-watering. That's kind of the quintessential boxer versus puncher fight. Uh, we saw the trouble that Frank Martin's footwork gave Gervonta tonight. We could imagine what Loma's footwork could do to Gervonta's game, but that's a good fight. That's a good fight, and I I have that feeling that Loma could get flatlined in this fight, and I do not want to see that fight, but it'll be a great fight, and especially if Lomachenko could make the type of money that he's never made in his career before with that fight, I would love to see it. And I think the boxing world would like to see it. Other than that, man, a rematch against Pitbull, a fight against Stevenson is also very interesting in my book, just with Stevenson's footwork and hand speed. It's way better than Frank Martin's. So he would give a lot of trouble to Davis. But man, this guy, he's got the goods. He's got the goods. He's just gotta keep fighting, stay active. He did some time last year, but he's got to stay active and keep fighting these guys in the top 10, man, because he's got a few good names in his resume, but he's been fighting for a while. So it's time to fight some. Time to fight everybody. This is the time. This is your prime. You're at the peak of your prime, and the peak of your popularity. Really, it's time to make some money. Time to make some good fights for the fans. So thanks everybody for watching. What do you guys think? And who should he fight next? Peace.